today's the day. The car is supposed to be here today. It sounded like the shipper is going to be here today. Hopefully. Got a few hiccups with that, but here's hoping they show up today. So when it gets here, we're going to inspect it, make sure nothing happened during shipping, file an insurance claim if it did. We got to sign some paperwork. When we purchased the vehicle, we already signed our bill of sale. We were able to do that all digitally through the wonderful powers of email. So we don't have to worry about that. Title, power of attorney, things like that for the vehicle was already signed digitally, so we won't need to worry about almost any of that. The only thing we're going to need to worry about is getting a trailer, since the vehicle is not legal for the road, and trailering it to, well, first my old man's shop so I can do some work on it, and then home, where it'll stay to get work done. So the approach I'm going to take with this vehicle in terms of repairing it, I'm going to just do kind of a 5-step approach. So step 1, upon receiving it, is mechanical. Make sure that it's mechanically sound. The shipper has mentioned that it did not start and it was supposed to be an operable vehicle, so that's mildly worrisome in terms of its condition. So hopefully we can get it running, but I'm not going to try to start it right away. When we get it, I'm immediately going to trailer it to a shop. We're going to change the oil, change the filter, check the diffs, see if there's any water in them. I don't think it's flooded, but it's from Florida. There's always the possibility. Check battery connections. We need to install an intake, the OE intake, because the previous owner must have took their aftermarket intake with them, because it does not have an air intake or filter on it right now. Check the transmission, clutch, lubricate everything. So we're just going to give it a whole once over mechanically to make sure everything's good there. So right now we're not heading to go pick it up. We're actually heading to go get lunch with the wife. She wanted to eat some lunch today, so my day off, figured we'd go catch some lunch together. So hopefully it's here before later tonight. I got to work at 4 in the morning tomorrow, so I really don't want to be up very late. Oh, there we go. Oh no! Adjustment later. Oh shit. So after we get everything mechanically sound and roadworthy, then we're going to go down the list of the vehicle inspection checklist for the state of North Dakota. This checklist, like we went over in part 0, is the checklist of things that have to be operable to be registered in the state. Once we get that checklist signed off, we can get the title we can get it retitled, and we can get it registered legally, and we can drive it. That's going to be step 2, because I don't want to have to keep trailering it around to do everything else. So we can get it drivable. Step 3 is interior. We're going to gut the interior, I think. The airbags and the seats are deployed, so it's going to need new seats. I found a couple of used sets for around $1,500 to $1,700 on eBay. One was just the front seats, the other was front and rear. It just kind of depends on what the quality of them are when we get it. Carpet might be okay. It depends on if there's any water involved. If water got involved, then we're going to need to do new carpets. We're going to need to check all the electrical plugs. We're going to have to do QD cleaner. There's going to be a lot of stuff we have to do if there's water involved. So we're really hoping there was no water involved. And once we get the interior stuff kind of squared away, then we're going to move on to the body. I know the driver's side needs work. I know the roof needs work. Once that's done, I mean, that's going to be a slow process. That's where these videos are probably going to slow down a bit. My plan is basically to buy parts as they show up, so get a deal when I can. Get a front door. If the front door off a wrecked one shows up in good shape, that's the same color. Pick that up. Fender. Buy a fender when I can. Front bumper cover is not destroyed, but it's got a crack. So once I can get a new one of those, find one of those. The roof is going to be a whole other thing. I'm going to look into possibly just repairing it, but if it needs replaced, we'll see where things lie, because a roof panel alone is $2,000 for that vehicle. I mean, that's a lot for a body panel. But yeah, we'll get into that. And then, so once the body work's done, then we'll really get into the customizing stuff. I've thought about wrapping it in a competition orange with a black roof, kind of like the Finale edition over in the UK. I thought about, actually I don't think that would be the Finale edition, I think we can get that. Anyway, I do performance mods since the warranty's void anyways because it's a salvage vehicle. Maybe do some power mods. Start simple. With a new downpipe, catback exhaust, things like that. But step it up in the future. Maybe even do a different turbo, different intercooler, things like that. That's all in the future. It's too far ahead to know for sure what we're gonna do to this car. So, yeah. But first things first, we're gonna take our first look at it today. Right there, I see him. What? Yeah, it's not in pieces, so it's better than it could have been. She definitely needs a little tender love and care.
Definitely gets a little.
I can't give much for first impressions since I'm at work, but... Oh, it runs.
Well, for 30 minutes.
I'd say you gotta be careful with it, but I don't think we need to be careful with it.
Sun coming on some payback shit. Full villain on some train track shit. Oh yeah, I probably need a straight jacket. But tell him pull up, we can fade that. Sun coming on some payback shit. Full villain on some train track shit. Oh yeah, I probably need a straight jacket. But tell him pull up, we can fade that. I let it ring when the sun gets low. Everybody else doing what they get told. Every time I pass another foe, they froze. Thinking they ain't never felt the breeze this cold. Wanna swing, bitch.
Oh, nice, got a handle on it. Makes life easy. Yeah, your project car is a little taller than mine. Yeah, a lot of this shit going.
Do you want me to put the nut on for you?
No, I'm good.
I mean, I will.
You must be blamed out, drawing off the cup. One look, and I'll make this bitch a rub. And I got a
should hear it quick to life. Or not. Oh, there one.
Everything is strange. Everything's in danger. I got everything.
Getting some sexy shots of my face there.
What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do?
It's alive! Does it not have a horn? I wonder if it's in there. Thank you. Oh God, my washer fluid level's low.